What's up everyone and welcome to Ola Testing. Today I'm trying out the Nano Cortex. No, today I'm trying out the Harley Benton DNAFx Git Core multi-effects modeler. Don't worry, I did buy a Nano Cortex for me to try out, so you just stay tuned for that video, okay? But today we're trying out this sub 100 euro modeler from Harley Benton. It's actually 90 euros to buy, which is insane. This is not a sponsored video. I purchased this from Tolman myself because I wanted to check out, okay, what are we getting with 90 euros worth of modeler in 2024 now that we have Nano Cortexes and Kemper profiler players and stuff. I'm just gonna read through the spec sheets and you get to see some beautiful B-roll and it's gonna be magical, okay? 55 classic and modern high-quality guitar amplifier models, 26 classic and modern IR speaker model simulations with additional support for third-party IR files, which means I can load in my own. Thank you. 151 different high-quality integrated classic and modern guitar effects, drives, compressor, noise gates, EQs, modulation, wah, pitch, filters, delay, reverbs, and much more. Up to 9 effect types can be used simultaneously. Up to 200 stored recalled preset patches, tap tempo, tuner. And dude, not only is this one of the smallest modelers I've seen, it's also one of the thinnest and most lightweight. It's almost like the cables are, you know, way heavier than the actual unit, but it's still like a metal chassis, so it's not plastic. At the back you have an expression pedal input for wah and volume and shit like that. Input, you have one output right there, but then you also have the phone's output, which, you know, so you can get a stereo output, and this thing has stereo effects in it, so the delays, you can get a ping pong if you want. You got a USB port, and that's to connect to the app on your computer, so you can set all of this up without having to change all the parameters on this thing, because as you can see, there's not really that much on the actual unit to change. I mean, you can change this and like, but yeah. It's pretty bare bones. You have 2 buttons to change the presets. You have a tuner, a looper, and also one of these drum kits. And I'm pretty sure this unit is built by the same people that build a lot of the overseas Chinese modelers, you know, like Nux and Mower and shit like that. I'm not sure which one of them though, but that doesn't matter. I'm here to find out what you're getting for 90 euros compared to all these super expensive modelers that are out there today in 2024. This is the Mac app right here, and this is where you would most easily change all the parameters of your presets. Let me try a couple of presets before I show you my penis preset. Okay. All right, nothing too fancy so far. Hell yeah. All right, so here's a preset I made of this thing. I actually loaded in my impulse response. Fairly straightforward if you want to make your own preset. You have all these blocks here that you engage or disengage. You go to the amp, you change the amp, you go to the cab, change the... You know the drill. But in the cabinet section, you also have these empty spaces where I can load in my own impulse response. And that was fairly simple, I must say. And it sounds 10 times better now. Okay. Also in here you have a tube simulation thing happening. So that's a little flavor to it. Actually, that impulse response was not too bad. So if you want to mute the cabinet IRs, if you're going to use this into a power amplifier or another amplifier, this is where you disengage up here. Cabinet left, cabinet right. Or you can have one output being without a cabinet, the other one with a cabinet. So you can take one signal to an amplifier, the other signal to a front of house if you want. Alright, let me find a cool playing amplifier. Okay, pretty cool. Let's engage an overdrive. Okay, not too bad. You have a bunch of different overdrives as well, as you can see. Metal zone. Strano. Okay. I think I prefer the PV the most. So take that with a little bit of boost. That was too gent right. Oh, so it changes the cabinet as I'm changing the amplifier. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, for 90 euros, that's perfectly fine right there, but it does sound a little bit cheap. And I was gonna look in the guitar EQ section if there's a EQ where I can, you know, bring back some high end that doesn't sound unnatural. I want to have some more excitement, you know? That's nice. And you get stereo effects here, which, you know, for 90 euros, that's great. Very nice, okay. Pretty okay, I must say. You can hear that the cleans are distorting a little bit, so I wonder if I can change the input volume somewhere. Oh, there you go. Okay. Alright, okay. I'm gonna try switch the presets on the thing itself like I would on a live show, for instance, and see how long it takes for the preset shift to happen. It's passable. There's a slight bit of delay, but nothing too major, I would say. So yeah, there you go. That's the DNAFx Git Core from Harley Benton. Sound-wise, does it compete with the other modelers out there? Not really. In the price range, yes. in its price range. Yes, it does compete with the other models out there. It sounds completely fine, and it has the features that you need if you're just out to get your first taste of a modeler. And 90 euros, I mean, there's no denying that's fairly cheap. And you know, for a beginner, that's a great deal right there, just to get started with something, you know? My next test would be to try this out in a real 2-power amplifier. I will do that in another separate demo some other time, probably. So there you go, that's Ola testing shit for you right there. If you want to support my channel, olaenglundshop.com. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, goodbye.